Hi, and good afternoon. This is Keith Bless coming to you from the side of my house. You might actually hear the air conditioner going over there. But hey, I just wanted to, for lack of a better term, we're going to call this a testimonial. For those of you who might be on my email subscriber list, or maybe you're familiar with my story a little bit, about 2 weeks ago, I guess it was, I lost my job. I got... I had a hunch something was going on from an HR standpoint. I did not think the company was going to be as drastic as to cut my position at every single one of their locations. So I went to work that morning, and actually I didn't even drive to work. Just the way it worked out, I actually got dropped off. My wife dropped me off, and so about halfway through my shift, I had to call her and break the news. Hey, I'm done. Can you come pick me up? You know. And I don't want to lie and say that this has been easy, but I did want to share a couple things that have made this transition easier than I think maybe most people would run into. And one thing is, I have to give credit to my experience in the internet network affiliate marketing industry and some of the people I've gotten to meet and some of the stories I've gotten to hear that have really helped me in a couple different ways. One, the first one that comes to mind is, there are people who've seen huge success in our industry who have been through far worse circumstances than what I just had. And in fact, if a lot of them were here, they would look at me and they'd say, "Congratulations, you've just been set free. You don't realize it just yet." And then they can relate to their story about how they lost this and lost that, but then it opened up a door for them to really take some initiative and to do some things they needed to do to grow their own business or to be an entrepreneur. One other thing that I thought of is my first thing when this happened. Some of the first people I reached out to were not like, I didn't go to places and start filling out job applications. And in fact, by the way, you might hear, I live in central Pennsylvania. That's a truck. See? Yeah, everybody except me has a truck around here. But anyway. So, your first thought is not necessarily to go fill out a job application. Not that I have anything against that, but, who ever got their dream job or their dream circumstance by filling out an application? Instead, what I did was I started networking with people almost immediately, and people that I'd always networked with. It's not like I called them totally out of the blue, but I made sure that certain key people in the industry that I work in, and then also some people that I know in the industry, and actually even my email subscribers, because I'd like to think I have that sort of relationship with them. I let them know, right away, and a sense of what I was going to do. So, I knew to not be scared. I knew to network. And then my next thought was, okay, what can I do to provide more value? Not necessarily look for another job. Not that I have a problem with that. But my thought is, in the industry or in what I know, what can I do that makes me unique? What can I do that can help somebody solve a problem? What can I do that can show my value to somebody else so they would be attracted to for me to be more involved in their operations? So one of the things that I was able to jump into doing more right away was actually the private golf instruction that I do. Now, you may not have the background to do that. I do. And I have a passion for it. I really, really enjoy it. And it's one of those things where I already had an agreement with a facility to do some teaching there. I was actually able to adjust that facility where I'm going to be able to teach there a bit more. And then actually, I'll spare the details, but I'm actually going to earn a little bit more per lesson moving forward. Does that solve all my family's problems? No, it doesn't. But I'm thankful that I was able to do that and to reach out to them in the appropriate way right away. Now, I have to give a lot of credit to one company in particular, and that's Empower Network. For so many of these lessons that I've learned from top entrepreneurs and people who provide tremendous value and people who earn tremendous incomes, who would almost laugh at the income that I just lost by losing my job. Their results aren't typical, but they still get your attention, and you start realizing that that you can think a little broader and you can think a little bigger about how you can provide value and earn a living. So I have to give particular thanks to Empower Network and the people that I've connected with through that company. Now, if you're not familiar with Empower Network and you somehow found this video, there's going to be a link below the video where you can sign in to learn through like a personal development page to learn more about that company. And if you've been on our email list and you've been a subscriber of ours and you've been thinking about getting your account with Empower Network, you need to do that. I'll provide a link for you to do that. But I appreciate you guys. I'm just, again, thankful that I was able to think, don't panic. Start networking and start thinking of a way that you can provide more value with what you do have to work with. I wish you all the best. Take care. If there's anything I could do for you or your business, please reach out. Don't be a stranger. Hey, I'll talk to you later. Be sure to sign in, learn more about Empower Networking, and get started today. Hey, I'll talk to you later. Bye.